learn to stick with it. This is very hard for entrepreneurs because what you see with a lot of entrepreneurs, especially younger entrepreneurs, is you try to do everything. You want to do so many different things because what if this fails? I'll have option B. If option B fails, I got to have option C. And so you try to do everything and you do a little bit of each one of these things because you don't know which one's going to work. You feel like you need to be doing all these different things in order to be an entrepreneur, in order to succeed. But what ends up happening is when you try to do so many different things, you end up succeeding in nothing. And this is where you got to be willing to commit. You got to be willing to commit to one thing first. Once you can dominate that one thing, now it's going to be much easier for you to go off and do so many other things. Look, I started off with a lot of different things. I was an event planner working at these college parties. I used to work at weddings. I used to do wholesaling real estate. I was a real estate salesperson. I used to do some stuff on the internet until I got my stuff in order and I started focusing on one business idea. I wasn't able to really see the success that I wanted. I started by only investing in real estate. Once I was able to build my establishment in real estate, then I started investing in other places. I had to start with one thing to really see success with it before I could start doing a second thing. And you might feel like you're doing more because I don't have enough time. That was the biggest concern for me, was I have a lot of free time and I don't have the ability to put it all into one business. But this is where understanding that there's so many different aspects to every different thing that you do. If you're working on one business idea, every business idea needs the same things. You got to get customers. You got to find a product. You got to figure out how you can make more money per product. You got to figure out how to market your idea. You got to figure out how you can get PR coverage. You got to figure out how you can optimize your sales. You got to figure out how you can build an email sales funnel. You got to figure out how to manage people. All these things are involved with every single business idea, but until you can build that one thing, that one cash cow, it's going to be impossible for you to do multiple different things. Now, once you build that one thing, now you can use that one thing as leverage to build the second and the third and the fourth, but you have to have one thing. And if you're taking your limited resources and you're spreading it across multiple different things, it's going to be impossible for any of them to work. And the argument is, well, if I try them all, one's got to stick, right? The problem is, if you try them all, none of them are going to stick. Start with one. Put your effort into it. Commit to it. Put in the time, the effort, the nurture that it needs in order to succeed, and then get that to work. If it really doesn't work, that's when you switch. But you have to be willing to commit and tell yourself that you're going to work on one thing first. Now, if you are an entrepreneur and you want to stay up to date on what's happening in the latest business trends and the latest funding trends and the latest innovation trends, that way you can run your business better, then you can join something like Business Briefs, which is my free newsletter for entrepreneurs and business owners. It's a resource to help you stay up to date on the latest trends. That way you can continue working on your business. Business Briefs is completely free, and you can join Business Briefs for free down in the description below. If you enjoyed this short clip from my longer videos, here's another clip that I think you'll love. And while you're at it, if you're interested in learning more about how to start generating passive income, our team put together an amazing guide on how to start generating passive income for free. All you got to do is click that button right over there. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.